Ooh. I think this is what they call overstimulated. I think I'm experiencing that right now. Ooh. Okay. And it's hot. I should have left that fan on. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is, what's my name? My name is Miguel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today, what do I want to talk about? I think I'm going to talk about perfumes that I didn't like before that I like now, okay? And I'm missing one that I could not find for the life of me. I don't know where it's at. So, if I remember to talk about her, I will. If not, oh well. Okay, before we get into that, I have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys always show so much love, so much support, engage with the content, watch the ads, share, advocate for me in spaces where I'm not even advocating for myself. Y'all are top tier subscribers, okay? I love you. You don't get no better than y'all. Period. So, without further ado, let's talk about just a couple perfumes that I was like not really feeling at first, but I've came around to, okay? Let's start with probably the most drastic one. This is Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, okay? Look at the dent. Okay, it's almost time for a second bottle, okay? Now, tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. This, I still would never recommend this to anybody. I still would never, it's not blind buy safe. It's not blind buy safe, and although I do love it and enjoy it now, it took me some time to get here. I think my sense of smell and things kind of developed and changed along the way as well. It's a journey to get here to love it, so I would never put this in my like a recommendations video. If somebody came up to me and asked me for recommendations, I would never suggest this first. Like, this is not beginner friendly at all, and it's not blind buy safe at all. So let me just let me just make that abundantly clear. I'm not saying run out and go buy it. I'm not saying any of those things, okay? I'm just sharing what my journey has been with this particular fragrance. So when I first got this, honestly, I didn't dislike it, but I was very scared of it because I just could not figure out what was happening with the fragrance. I could not figure out which direction it was going. I could not figure out when to wear it, how to wear it. I did know it was strong. I did know the performance was good. All of the things that you look for in a perfume, but I feel like I just could not figure out the perfume itself. I feel like I couldn't figure out what to wear with it, what I'm smelling. Like, it just was kind of overwhelming a little bit. So I was scared of it. So I would only wear it like in the dead of winter and like when I had on like a hoodie and a bunch of clothes, and I would just do like 1 or 2 sprays. I was very, very afraid of it. Now again, the dent now tells a different story. I could not stop wearing this. And you know what got me over it? Like the fear of wearing it. The first time I wore this with Delina. The first time I wore this with Delina, I said, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. We're on to something, because like I said, I know the performance on this was really, really good. So that also intimidated me, because I was like, if I want to wear it with something to help me kind of figure it out, I need to wear it with something that I know is going to keep up with this. And one of the few other beast mode perfumes that I know I own is Delina. When I wore this with Delina, it was like an awakening. It was like, it opened my eyes, and I felt like I got all the possibilities of what to wear with this. So, after that, I wore this with mixed with Delina, and I have an Arabian perfume oil that I got when I was in New York called White Oud. When I did that trifecta, oh baby, that's when I fell in love with this perfume. That's when it happened. That's when I was like, I started craving this. I started wearing it with more stuff. So a few things that I've worn with this besides Delina, I wore this the other day with Latafa Yara Tous. Chef's kiss. I wore this with another rose fragrance. I can't think of what it is now, but I wore this with another rose fragrance. I get the sweetness in it now. Before, I just got like heavy musk and like it was just that kind of heavy Arabian perfume DNA. That's all I was getting. But now that I've worn this one, I get like the sweetness and the fruit in it. And I'm not afraid to wear it. Like, I would wear this with some fresh scents. Let's pull up some notes. Hopefully it'll trigger my brain to remember what else I wore with it. I think this is also supposed to be the dupe for Herba Pura or something like that from Xerjoff, if I'm not mistaken. Fragrantica says bergamot and green notes at the top. The middle is sweet notes, melon, pineapple, and amber. The base is musk, vanilla, and woody notes. You know, I would also wear this with like Mancera Roses Vanille or Zara Rose Gourmand. I'm not afraid of it. I know that sounds so weird, but it really is. Like, I'm not afraid of it anymore, and I'm not scared to wear it with other things, to wear it, to spray, you know, quite a few sprays. Like, but it took some time. Like I said before, I also feel like my nose had to kind of change and develop to be able to tolerate and appreciate a scent like this. But yeah, I really like it now. And when this is done, I will 1000% purchase another bottle. I like, this is worth it to me. And I absolutely believe that this is a unisex scent. I do believe that. I believe a man could wear this absolutely. And that, especially because of the heavy kind of like musk and that heavy Arabian perfume DNA that's kind of a lot of perfumes. That is there, and it is very present. I don't want to make it seem like it's not. It is. And I can see how some people can be put off because of how present Donna Born in Roma. That's what it was. That's what it was. Sorry, it just came to me. Anyway, how heavy that kind of musk, sort of cologne-ish, unisex scent, fragrance, whatever you want to call it, that is in there and it's present. So I can see how that can also be a turn off for some people, because it's, I could just see, I understand. But I have since come around. This is my baby. This is my love. I have no slander, no bad words. I'm not scared of her no more. Me and her, we get along real good. This is Belle. So this is, again, Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition. Let's talk about this one. This is Valentino Donna Born in Roma Incense. Now, if you saw my original blind buy review of this, I had nothing positive to say about this perfume. Not a single positive thing to say about this perfume. And I still stand by the fact that the opening of this, when you first get this perfume, there is something in the opening that my nose just does not interpret well. It interprets it as something it smells rancid to me in the opening. I'm so sorry. And I was disappointed because everybody else loved it. Everybody else loved it, and it was just like an immediate love. It was like everything they thought the Intense would be, it was for them. And so I was disappointed because I wanted to have that experience as well, but it just wasn't. Something in the opening in this, when you first get, actually for the first several months, I did not enjoy. And I kept coming back to it because, again, I wanted to have the same experience everybody else was having. So I would come back periodically and it was still there. It was probably, I'm not kidding, probably like 6 months before I finally smelled it again. I was like, okay, whatever that was at the beginning is gone and I can finally enjoy it. Okay, this is where we're at with the travel size, okay? So definitely been used, been sprayed. Okay, now that we're here, this is, I think well over a year since this first came out, I'm pretty sure. Now it does smell like just a more intense version of the original. Do I think this has, I don't get as much. It just literally smells like they just intensified everything from the first one. That's what it smells like to me. Just everything just equally. If the volume was on 5 with Donna Born in Roma, they just moved everything up to volume 10. Okay, and Donna Born in Roma. That's what it smells like. And I do like it and I do enjoy it. I have not pulled the trigger and purchased a bigger size of it because I'm still, I know that if I would be purchasing it, I'm purchasing it knowing that I have no use or wear for it for the first several months. I have to let this one sit. This is one that it doesn't work for me in the beginning. I have to let it sit for several months before I can enjoy it. I don't really feel like, I don't know if I feel it's worth it enough to make that type of investment for this. I do like it. I would like to have a bigger size, but every time I think about pulling the trigger, I'm like, I would have to spend $100+ on a perfume that I can't even enjoy right now. I have to let it sit for several months before I can even get to it. So that's the only reason why I haven't purchased it in a bigger size. I've been checking the discount websites. I have not seen it pop up on the discount websites as of yet. Let me look right now. It's on Joma Shop, but it's not cheap enough to me. Especially considering the fact that, again, like I said, I can't enjoy it right now. I gotta let it, I'm gonna let it sit for a couple of months before I can even get to it. It is a hot commodity item, so it probably won't go down much anyway. I don't know. I like it and enjoy it now, but I don't know. I'm waiting on a really good dupe. To be honest, I would just love a really, really good dupe of Donna and Roma Intense. So yeah, I'm waiting for a really, really steep discount or a really, really, really good dupe. I think that's where I'm at with this. It layers well with so many things. One of my favorite layering combinations with this one is Kayali Vanilla Cocoa Utopia. That is like a go-to what's your words? A go-to combo for me is Donna and Roma Intense with Kayali. Y'all heard what I said. Another one, I don't know where it's at, but it's the I think it's also called Vanilla Cocoa from Compter Sub Pacifique. That's another go-to combo for this. It layers well with a lot of things just like the original does. So yeah, that's my spiel with that one. This one wasn't really a dislike, more so just I didn't understand what the hype was. I didn't really get it. And then I came back around like a year later and I was like, oh, I apologize. I apologize. This is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. This is another one of those ones where I smelled it in a travel size first. And I was just like, I don't really get it. Like, I don't understand the hype. Like, what's all the fuss about? I don't really get it, whatever. I came back to it. I don't know if it was a year later, but it had been several months. Several months for sure. And I smelled it again and I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something has happened. Something has changed. This is that girl. It is that girl. I don't know if my nose changed or if the scent got a chance to kind of sit a little bit and change. I don't know which one changed. But baby, I had to apologize expeditiously. This is so just, oh, I wonder what, hold on. Let's just a little. Because La Belle, she tends to take over. She don't like to share. I understand, but she like to take over. She don't like to share. So let's see, hold on. Okay, that's very specific, okay? The Donna and Roma Intense and La Belle, you are a special kind of person if you layer those together. That's not for everybody. That's not for everybody. That is specific, and it's also kind of signature scent worthy. But that's also like you wear as a woman who wears suits and still carries a briefcase in 2024. That's like something. This is a combo that Annalise Keating would wear. Okay, like this power suit, attorney, boss chick. I'm not playing no games. I gets busy. That's that type of combo. Anyway, distraction. Come on back. I don't really have anything else to say other than I was wrong. And I understand the hype 1000%. And I don't know why I didn't get it or see it when I first smelled it, but there's a dent. Is that telling you? It's amazing, and the flanker is even better. I don't know why I didn't like it. Let's do this one really quick. So this one was super interesting too. I really think this is a case of my nose evolving and changing. So this is the first one. This is Black Rose from Daukens Aroma, which is a black-owned company. Okay, black-owned perfume company. I've done plenty of videos from them. Next month, I want to do an entire collection video where I talk about like everything that I currently own from them. I have like a lot of samples and stuff, so it's gonna take me some time to do that video because that video is gonna be long. I'm looking at least like 15 samples up there, plus 8 full bottles of perfume, 2 body oils. It's gonna be a long one, so I just been dreading doing it. So just give me some time. Anyway, Black Rose. I smelled this. This was probably in my first or second haul from them, right? So very beginning stages of Daukens Aroma. Shout out to Lauren at Loso Natural. I think between her and Vicky, Just Plain Jane, those are the two that I heard talking the most about Daukens Aroma, which inspired me to purchase from Daukens Aroma. So anyway, Black Rose. I remember, but I don't remember. So, well, I do remember not liking Black Rose, right? I remember smelling it and going, this is just very interesting. Like, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is kind of strange. It's a little herb. Like, I was not feeling it. So I remember feeling like that, but I also forgot that I felt that way. So after I had smelled this, I had put this on the shelf and didn't think twice about her. So then another order or two down the road, many months later, I was just buying a bunch of samples and I bought Black Rose again. Smelled it in that video and I was like in love. I was super intrigued. I was head over heels. I was like, what is this? What is this? What is this? I have to have this. I have to have this, right? So then towards the end of the year, I was like really like deep cleaning, organizing, putting stuff together, and I had organized all of my Daukens Aroma samples. And I said, why do I have 2 Black Rose samples from Daukens Aroma? And then I was like, oh my gosh, this is the one that you smelled a year ago and didn't like. And now I'm in love with it. And look at the difference in the color. So this one, you can see it. That this one is clearly the darker, the dark one is clearly the older one. And this one is changing color, but how much darker the juice has gotten in this one. Baby. Again, this is not one that I would ever say to run out and go get. I would 1000% tell you to get a sample like this to try it out. Because, ooh, it just came up to me. Sorry. It is 1000% not blind buy safe. It is not, I would never recommend this. It's not beginner friendly. This is a very specific scent. It's very different. I would say it feels like a very niche perfume. It feels like very specific, and you have to know that you're looking for this type of scent. I think there's some, their notes kind of change. Yeah, this is a seasonal one, so I don't think I can pull up the notes. I'll see if I can find the notes and put them on the screen, but if I had to guess, I think there's like some patchouli in here. It's very intriguing. It's very perplexing. It's not safe to just go and buy the 100ml bottle. I would not recommend to do that. But if you want something that's a little bit different, that's unique, that you know nobody else is smelling like this, if you're not scared of things that's a little more adventurous, a little more out there, it's definitely a unisex scent. It's not super feminine, but it's not super masculine either, but it's definitely unisex. If you're one that typically likes super girly, super feminine perfumes, this ain't gonna be for you. If you don't like, I almost want to say I'm pretty sure there's patchouli in here. If you don't like scents like that, then don't even try it. But if you like something that's a little on the edge, Black Rose is that girl. And I'm almost willing to bet there's vanilla in here, especially because of the way these perfumes have oxidized. I'm willing to bet there's also some vanilla in here. It's so pretty. It's so good. Like, this is one of those perfumes, if you told me this cost $300, I would absolutely believe you. Absolutely believe you. If you told me, I think this might be a dupe of an expensive perfume. If you told me that this was like a Tom Ford or something and you had to go to Bloomingdale's or whatever the rich people go to buy perfumes and drop $300-$400, I would believe you, and it would be on my wish list because I would be like, I'm eventually getting it. It doesn't matter. I'm going to eventually get it. Black Rose, Daukens Aroma. Woo! I'm going to have to wear that tomorrow. Child, I just went and watched one of my old videos to try to look and see if I could find the notes. And I watched me originally smelling from the first time. And I did not hate this. I don't know. So apparently when I said I remembered, but then I forgot, but then I remembered what I had forgot, none of that is applicable anymore because I didn't love it like I love it now. That's still true. When I first smelled it, I was just like, you know, it's okay. It's nice. I am like, have since fallen in love with it after smelling it again for the second time. I was immediately in love, immediately like drawn in. So it still has changed, but I didn't dislike it like I thought I did. I don't know what my brain. But my first spray, it was just like, oh, this is okay. This is nice. The first time, I was head over heels in love. So just ignore me is really what I came here to say. The last one on here that I do remember is Marc Jacobs Perfect. And you can see I have the big dog baby. I just talked about this in my last perfume haul. And I talked about it then, so I don't want to be too repetitive. But that was another one of the ones that I smelled in a travel size. That was the same time I smelled Belle. What was I going through at that time? Because that was the same video around the same time. I had like a bunch of just like travel sizes. And I had smelled Marc Jacobs Perfect and Perfect Intense. They came in a set together. And I liked Intense more than I liked the original Perfect. Because the original Perfect, I was like, this is not my style. This is not really giving me nothing, blah, 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 whatever. So it has sat and I hadn't really touched it or used it. Like, and I even told people when they asked about it, I was like, yeah, I don't really care for it, you know, whatever. And then probably over a year later, I walked into Ulta one day, picking up an order, but I just ended up buying something because Marc Jacobs Perfect was 5 times the points. And I was like, it smells nice, it'll do. And then I just completely fell in love. That was a 1.7 ounce. I flew through that bottle. Oh, wait, I think that's going to be a hit. Oh, wait, I think I'm on to something. Oh, wait. Yes. I did that. Marc Jacobs Perfect with that black rose. Okay, sorry. Anyway, 5 times the points. Left with it. Finished that 1.7 ounce. Now I have the big dog baby that I know it ain't going to take me no time to finish through. But I don't know. I think this is another one where my nose just kind of evolved and changed and able to appreciate. Marc Jacobs Perfect would go good with all Haramain Amber Oud Gold too. That would be a good combo. I could take, that Donna Arome Intense is smelling good. But that would be a good combo too. I feel like I'm all over the place, but I normally am. So this is right on par. So what was I saying? I don't remember. Marc Jacobs Perfect. Went through the 1.7 ounce. Got to 3.4 ounce now. I think I was saying, like, I don't know if my nose has just changed. If the scent. I think my nose really just has evolved and changed and grown as I've done this more and more. And really got more into perfume and things like that. So, yeah. Those are the perfumes that I'll just say this is more. My opinions have changed drastically since I first got them. That's really what it is. Because all of these, my opinions changed from either being apathetic or disliking it to now being in love and wanting a bigger size, wanting a bigger bottle. Which does happen in fragrance, which does happen. Sometimes it's the wrong season to smell them. Sometimes the perfume needs to sit and kind of change into what it's going to be. Sometimes your nose will change. There are all different type of factors that affect why your relationship changes with certain perfumes. And it's all valid. If I turn around and hate these again, then that's just my story. Whatever moment I'm in is the moment I'm in. As long as I'm telling my truth, then it's fine. So head over to the after party. Let me know which perfumes you didn't like at first or were kind of apathetic about it first, but then as time went on, there's like your love, you fell in love with it, you can't get enough of it. Let me know. Let the people know. Especially some of these ones that can be difficult to get over, or they have some challenges or obstacles. Let the people know so they can know what to look forward to, so they don't give up on it too soon. So they get their head in the game and stick with some of these perfumes. The only one that I can't find is the La Vie et Belle Intense or Intensement, whichever one. That was one that was very, very hard to get over. It was over a year before I was able to come around to that perfume. The opening has this like black pepper or something in there that I just could not do. And I had tried several times and I had given up on it. It made it to my Blind Buy Fails video. I'll link it up above. It's in my Blind Buy Fails. But even when I did that video, I was like, it's not as bad as I remember. That perfume changed though. I remember what it smelled like, and I remember because I tried so many times. That perfume for sure changed over time. And now I've definitely 50% done with that bottle. And partially considering repurchasing when it's done, but that's if I can find it. Anyway, like I said, head over to the after party. Let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one.